Hi ladies, thank you so much for showering my beautiful fiance. I really wish I was there, but I found out it's an all-girls event and apparently I'm not invited. So I wish I was there, but you girls have your fun time. Christina, we're going to be playing a game right now. Emily is going to be asking a bunch of questions and they're going to ask you and then she's going to show my answer on the screen. And we're going to see how well we know each other. I know it's only been 6 years and we hang out all the time together, but we got to show them that we're actually a match made in heaven. So here we go. Let's go. Our first kiss was July 20th, 2008. Previous to that, I had a crush on her that March, and I was down then to pursue her, but she did not want anything to do with me. And then eventually, she started liking me, and then she'd come over, and we'd watch movies, and I would be able to massage her, because that's the only thing she would let me do. And then eventually, I was able to kiss her, and I kissed her on the neck, I think, I don't remember, and then I kissed her on the lips, and she was just in shock. And then she went home and told her mom, Nick kissed me. And that way we were watching 27 Dresses. I know exactly where we were sitting. She was sitting on the carpet, I was on the couch, and it was just finally like, why don't you kiss me? And I did, and there we go. Our favorite thing to do as a couple, obviously every weekend, is run up Mission Peak. Just kidding. Our favorite thing to do as a couple is go to some random place and eat and drink and just grab a drink and just talk and hang out and see how the week went. The question was, what is your favorite flower? A yellow one? If I was to buy you flowers, I think I'd buy you yellow roses because I know you like that, but I do not know your favorite flower. Our favorite restaurant to go out on a date would have to be Ruth's Chris. If it's a special occasion, we would go to Ruth's Chris. We got a rotation of Chipotle, Chili's, Strizzi's if we're splurging, but on a special date is Ruth's Chris for sure. The cutest thing she does without realizing it, well, there's a couple. So in the beginning of our relationship, she had two sayings. It was, I tricked you, and stop that, because I'd always do something that bothered her. But then once I said that, she kind of stopped doing it. But just overall, the cutest thing that she doesn't realize she's doing is just her innocence and just how pure she is. If I was to serve Christina breakfast in bed, it would be French toast. It's the only thing that she really says she likes as a breakfast food. My second answer would be pasta, because that's the only thing she eats. But the answer for breakfast is French toast. And no, I have never done it. If Christina was to serve breakfast in bed for me, I think everyone knows this in the world, and you better not get this wrong, Christina. It would be obviously a Porky's pizza and a nice cold Diet Pepsi. What family would we love to beat the most in cornhole at the lake? It's obviously the Parlettes, because of how funny Amy is and how energetic she is, and we just love beating her and crushing her spirit for a little bit, but it always comes back up. So we always know that we want to beat the Parlettes. The best high school memory Christina and I had, it's kind of a long one, and I don't know if she's going to get this one right, but for me this is a big turning point. So we were all at Target, all of the ASB officers, and it was around that time I found out that she was not going to get into Cal Poly, and I already knew I was going to San Jose State, so that means she had to go to her second choice, San Jose State. So that same night, we were in the garage, and I think we just got too high on fumes, and we were just all giggly with all the ASB officers, and we had these pink shirts that were really funny for some event that we had, and it was just that night was just really special. I felt like it was something different than all the other nights, and I knew that she was going to go to San Jose State at that moment, and then I had a chance to probably be with her. Our best college memory together has to be orientation. That was really special for both of us. I don't know if she'll think about that off the top of her head, but when you look back and reflect, orientation as a whole, just us being able to do that and be leaders on campus was pretty special. What kind of question is it to ask me what do I do that annoys her? The question should be, what don't I do that annoys her? Aside from me blowing my nose into my hand or scratching or anything like that, it has to be early on in the relationship. It was me clapping really loud. I still only am allowed to have one loud clap per day. Yeah. Choose your battles. I chose that one, and it's gone. Rest in peace, my claps. And then the thing that annoys her the most now is go take a look at my messy car in my messy room and just that extra spare bedroom, how messy it is. And I got to get on that, but that has to be my cleanliness right now. The funniest moment that I've ever experienced with Christina is kind of at her toll, so I'm sorry, Christina, but we both laughed at this. Was you were drunk at DU one time and we were just sitting in our room together and you farted. And I laughed really hard and you giggled and laughed too, and then I put a smiley face on the calendar. And then we went to bed shortly after. And then a couple days later, you looked at my calendar and goes, "Why is there a smiley face on my calendar?" And I looked at it and I was like, that was the first time you ever farted in front of me, and you forgot by then. But I thought it was pretty funny. My favorite phrase to describe Christina?